Hello. Hold on. Mounting my laptop. Alrighty. So I just made a video which I wasn't happy with because I said and like maybe 200 times, and it's 10 minutes long, and if I were a viewer I would not want to watch that because I made sense to myself. That's because I believe it, but to explain something, it didn't really explain anything. Alright. I'm Laura, hello. Today I want to talk about the difference between bisexuality and pansexuality. I can't talk today, I'm very tired, I apologize. Alright. Many people believe that there are only 3 categories which people can be placed in. Many people believe that, you can be bisexual, you can be straight, or you can be gay. And I mean, that could make sense because, if you were to look at it, you'd have your gays here, your straights here, and you'd meet in the middle, and that'd be, you'd be bisexual. It's one out of 3. But actually, that's a very closed-minded way of thinking because there are so many different categories that one can be placed in, and coming from a pansexual myself, it's to be the thing that you're talking about definitely is beneficial because you're talking through life experiences, you're talking through things that I've seen. Well, I'm talking about things that I've seen and felt and acted on. Okay, so in high school, I'm 19 by the way, so I'm in college. In high school, I was known as being bisexual. My friends knew that I liked girls. I obviously like boys. I've had boyfriends, had girlfriends, a girlfriend actually. In high school, a lot of girls, especially my high school, I don't know about yours, but in New York, I'm not going to say where I'm from, but in New York, our high school, a lot of girls hooked up with one another. A lot of girls, when I say hooked up, I mean kissing. I know some people think it's like more, but I'm referring hooking up as to kissing. Many girls hooked up with one another for just for shits and giggles, at parties, at whatever it was. And I mean, I enjoyed hooking up with them, so that made me think that I was bisexual because I was attracted to doing physical things with other girls. But deep down, I've learned that it was the art of kissing that I was in love with. It wasn't because they were a girl. Because being a pansexual, you don't see gender. The difference between bisexuality and pansexuality is that bisexuals, they like both genders. They are attracted to males and they're attracted to females. When you're pansexual, you don't see gender. You don't prefer a sex over another. Well, I mean, you may prefer a sex over another, but you don't see gender. I mean, I personally, I have the ability to fall in love with whoever I want, and I believe that pansexuality is the most open-minded way of living. I am very grateful that I am the way that I am because I have a benefit. I'm very beneficial. I mean, when you're a straight girl, you are limited to men. When you're vice versa, if you're a man, you're limited to women. I mean, that leads to the question, then why aren't you bisexual? I like being able to say that I can love people for who they are. When you're a pansexual, you focus on the mental connection you have with someone. It's all about who they are. It's about, what they do that you are attracted to. It's not, I've had not so attractive mates before. Mates? The hell? That sounded weird. Partners before. People are like, oh, you can do so much better. And I mean, when I fought with them, with my ex-girlfriend and boyfriends, people would be like, oh, you can do better, blah blah. But it's not about physical attributes. People are just like, well, you are so much prettier, blah blah. It's not about that. And I wish that I had friends that were pansexuals, because it's a way of thinking that I feel that a lot of people don't understand. I feel that, I don't know. Well, being a pansexual definitely makes things so much easier. Being pansexual is so amazing because I am not limited. There's no limits. There's no rules. To exclude a gender, I find, is completely, I have no words. Like, I couldn't say, no, this is the only reason why I'm not bisexual. I mean, because bisexual people, they do like girls and boys, which I do too, but they do it in a physical way. But I obviously do it in a mental way. I actually believe in nominalism, which I'll probably talk about in a further video. But the foundation of nominalism, it's a philosophy where I've always felt this way. I just never knew there was a word for it. I actually discovered the word today through a friend, because I was talking to him about, the way I think and everything. It's where you know that everything is artificial. This tissue is artificial. This shirt, this hairstyle, trend, whatever, it's all artificial. I mean, the way English, what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, why I'm saying it, it's artificial. It's man-made. And I feel that, the gay category, the straight, and the bisexual category, they're all these man-made, ignorant things. Like, I believe that you should love whoever you want. Like, I find that actually as a mature way. I find placing people in a category is completely immature. And I mean, I'm not gonna not be friends with people because I find that immature, because that's how the world, revolves. I mean, most people believe in 3 categories, believe that that's, how it's always been. And, it kind of has been. That's how it's been. That's how, even from ancient times, it's, girls were with boys or girls were with girls because they were attracted to them. But it's even attraction. The word attraction is an artificial word. And, I mean, it's a very in-depth philosophy, which you can understand it, but to live by it, it's a very intriguing thing, and I just blows my mind, because I feel like I don't even deserve, like, that way of thinking, but I'm glad I do. I mean, this video is exactly as long as the last video, but I think I excluded the word like and down to like 2%, because I just said like, and it was terrible, and I didn't get one thing across. But please leave your video responses. I mean, please don't badger me, because this is right off the top of my head. It wasn't obviously, like, I didn't write it down or anything. Leave questions, leave anything, leave me your comments, your feelings, because this is for you. This is for my viewers. I want feedback. I'm very interested in how people feel towards this, and if this opened eyes to other people. It's the way of explaining and showing people how I feel, because maybe this is the one video that's going to change someone. So, please leave me your comments. Thank you, and see you later.